Alright guys, so we're starting off with a bare face. I'm going to go in with my favorite foundation, as you all know, is the Covergirl foundation in Tawny. And I'm going to apply that with my Delium Tools foundation brush. And I'm basically just stippling this into my skin, and this will really help to blend the foundation in seamlessly. And then gonna do my eyebrows really quickly, and as usual I'm using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dipbrow pomade in Ebony. This is like basic stuff that I do literally every day, so I'm just gonna skip past that and move on to the eyes. I'm priming my eyelids using the LA Girl Pro Primer in Nude, and I'm then using my Real Techniques deluxe crease brush to blend it all out. It's not everyday MAC Paint Elite Paint Pot. To set the eye primer in place, I'm going to take NYX Uninterrupted, and this is a flesh toned camel shade, and I'm going to use this with a blending brush and just take this all over my eyelid. And I'm not doing this in a neat fashion or anything like that, I'm just taking it literally all over my lid. Using that same brush, I'm going to take this dark brown shade from my Wet n Wild palette, and I'm going to concentrate that color right in the crease just to give some definition to the crease. So I'm taking it right from the outer corner to the inner corner in a windshield wiper motion, and I'm just blending it as I go along. Taking this gorgeous golden shade from my NYX palette, I'm going to place this color right in the center of my lid, and this will really help to brighten up the look. I'm going in again with my blending brush just to diffuse any harsh lines, and just to make sure that the colors blend into each other nicely. Next, I'm going to take this large shader brush and blend these two colors from the Wet n Wild palette and use that as my highlight shade. Moving on to the lower lash line. Since we're going to apply some eyeshadow on our lower lash line, I'm just going to prime it first, just so that the eyeshadows stay in place and last as long as possible. So I'm using that same primer from earlier. I'm then taking this tapered blending brush, and I'm going in with that dark brown shade from the Wet n Wild palette, and I'm just running it along my lower lash line, also taking it into the crease as well, just to deepen it up a bit. So I'm really blending it out and really smudging it, because I really want that area to look very smoky and as smudged out as possible. And then going into Uninterrupted again, I'm blending out the dark shadow out. Next, I'm lining my lower waterline using this Nude eyeliner from Rimmel, and this is really just going to help brighten up the eyes, just because we've really smoked out the lower lash line, so we're just adding a bit more life to the eyes. Of course, we'll need to apply some mascara, and we're going to apply loads and loads of coats to the top and bottom lashes. To add a bit more drama to the look, I'm going in with these number 43 lashes. These lashes have a very thin band, which works really well for this look, as I won't be applying any eyeliner. So that works well in that I don't have to disguise the lashes, so it will really blend with my natural lashes. And then moving on to the face, I'm applying my under eye concealer. This is the LA Girl Pro Concealer in Toffee, and this is just going to highlight underneath the eyes as well as conceal any darkness. And I'm taking this underneath my eyes, around my mouth area, and on the bridge of my nose. Blending out the concealer with a Real Techniques synthetic brush. And I'm just going to really blend out that concealer just to make sure that it blends in with the rest of my face. Yeah, so once that's done, I'm just going to also blend some more using my foundation brush, just because the small brush can only do so much. We then want to set our under eye concealer just to make sure that it doesn't crease or it doesn't move, and I'm using the Ben Nye Banana Luxury Powder with a large blending brush to do this. I'm going to contour using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Powder in Carob. This is the darkest shade that they do, so this just about shows up on my skin tone. Also going to take it along the sides of my nose. I probably should have used a smaller brush to do this, but yeah, I just couldn't be bothered. Yeah, so I'm just going to take the powder just along the sides of my nose, just to add a bit more definition, and then I'm going to just blend it out just to make sure that the lines are not very visible. Going in with MAC's Raisin as my blush, I am just taking this along the sides of my cheek, blending it into my contour as well. And this shade is such a beautiful dark brownish red, if that's even a description. But yeah, I think it goes really nicely with this look. And then I'm going to set my entire face using my MAC MSF in dark. For that beautiful subtle glow, I'm going in with Radiant Light from Hourglass, and this is from the trio, as you've just seen. And I'm just going to take that with my e.l.f. tapered blending brush, and I'm also taking that along the bridge of my nose and my Cupid's bow. Right, so for the lips, I'm combining these two lip liners. First, we're going in with MAC's Bittersweet, and this is just to line and define the lips and just to give it that really nice sultry pout. Then I'm going to fill in the entire lips using this LA Girl lip liner in Cocoa, and this is such a great dupe for a Lime Crime Salem if you don't want to go down that route. I absolutely love this combination. I mean, you can just go in with the LA Girl lip liner. You don't really need to line your lips using the MAC's Bittersweet, but I just think it added a little bit extra something to the look. And then I'm just cleaning around the edges of my lips just to make sure the lines are crisp and sharp. And here is the final look, guys.